told niggas I had the blueprint, they ain't listen. I lied at it.
Too, like, starting a label and shit, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, like, niggas, they don't be getting it. They be so much, they go back to what we was talking about influence. They be so influenced by so much other shit to where they be missing out on the shit that they supposed to really be influenced by. And I, like, me and this nigga, I damn near gave the nigga a half for the company and everything, like, put the nigga in position, like, we gonna get your project done, woo, woo, woo. The next day, this nigga got a whole producer at his crib.
Overnight type shit, huh?
It wasn't even 24 hours.
Damn.
The nigga supposed to came back the next day to start on this project. I text the nigga, I wake up, I'm scrolling, I damn near see the nigga in like standing in front of a mic and shit. I'm thinking I'm tripping, so I keep going. I look back, I'm like, no, hell, it look like the nigga was in the studio or something, so I go back trying to find it, I couldn't find it, so I just text him like, damn, what you doing? The nigga like, shit, I'm at the crib, it's a producer here, he just brought this whole studio over here.
Whole studio.
Whole studio. He just brought this whole studio over here, and I think we got a hit. Bro, I'm like, man, fuck you and that nigga. I'm like, don't use none of my beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, nigga, how? Like, how that fast? Nigga, I just tagged you in some shit at 4:30 in the morning. A Mimi talking about all in-house. Producer, engineer, CEO, all that shit. And then, not even 24 hours, like, so right then and there, it made me feel like you vulnerable.
Yeah.
You vulnerable.
Yeah.
You vulnerable. Niggas like, nigga, we was in a meeting, you record, you ain't even supposed to be recording the meeting. I ain't even know you live on the meeting. Niggas listening and paying attention to everything. So that nigga felt comfortable enough to push up on you after. Motherfucking the scene, like, everything in-house, we don't need no more. We don't need no producers, we don't need nothing, like, we B-Max, nothing, everything. But a nigga was that comfortable to push up on you, bring his whole studio to your crib and all that shit.
You allow it.
And you allowed it.
You already know you part of the team.
Exactly.
That's crazy right there, man.
You shut that shit down.
Yeah.
I would have shut that. I would have felt disrespected if I was him.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? Like, nigga. Bro, you, like, evidently, nigga, like me and this nigga fell out when me and this nigga fell out like 5 months ago when I first started the joint. And niggas know this nigga do music and all that. Where was this producer guy at?
Then.
That's what I'm tapping into every aspect before I just jump to conclusions about some shit. I'm tapping into shit. I'm analyzing shit.
Yeah.
You telling me this whole time up until this day and point, a nigga know you do music, all this shit, woo woo, and then nigga see you on live with a business, and the business me about you, you know what I'm saying? Alright, like, do you niggas think y'all that smart? Alright, bro, what niggas thought they was gonna do? I'm trying to figure this out. Like, what niggas thought they was gonna do? The niggas think they was gonna come in and Steve Jobs me or some shit and count me out my own company? This niggas retarded. Like, I'm smarter than niggas. So that's what it boils down to, bro. So when niggas, I say all that to say this, when motherfuckers look up and be like, oh, this nigga Corey, he popping woo, getting this all in the music, woo woo, damn, why his brother ain't with him? His brother do music, or why this nigga ain't around? Or what happened to this nigga? It's because, man, these niggas be connivers. These niggas be snakes. These niggas be biting the hand that feed them. Like, I did everything I supposed to do for niggas as a label and as a brother. These niggas my brothers. These niggas my brothers. So at the end of the day, I know what I'm supposed to do, and I follow all the other niggas' blueprints and look at their mistakes, so I don't make the same mistakes. So at the end of the day, I don't need no niggas looking up, oh, Corey played me, did. No. Hell no, I'm doing everything so niggas don't say that. I'm doing everything so niggas don't say that shit. And niggas still go and do some conniving ass shit, man. So when that go back to your question, man. I know I was battling him, but yeah, man, that just go back to your question though. That's where niggas at. That's where it's at, bro. Like, and it's all good. There ain't no love lost. Like, shit, you know, it ain't no beef or none of that shit. Like, it just shit. That's where niggas at. You know, that's why.
Ooh, oh, oh. Na 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 na.